Good evening, everyone. Welcome once more to our weekly webinar series. We apologize for the delay today, but we thank you for your patience and for joining us. Our topic today is a text analysis of Woyengi by Ijimere. Our presenter is Dr. Moonde. Some of you may be meeting him for the first time on this platform, but he's a seasoned educator. He has taught for quite some time. He holds a diploma, a degree, a master's degree, and a PhD in language and literature. And at the moment, he's a very active member of Lataz in Central Province and an administrator at Mkush Mine, Copper Mine Secondary School. Allow me to say Happy Mother's Day to all women who have managed to join us. And I hope we are going to enjoy and interact as the presentation proceeds. Doctor, welcome, and you can take the center stage.
I'm grateful, the host. Happy Mother's Day to all our ladies and women that have joined us. Today, we are looking at this play, which was written by Obotunde Ijimere. It is found in the imprisonment of Obatala and other plays. The other plays are Every Man and Woyengi. So according to the curriculum, the Zambian curriculum, we are studying this book, if I'm not mistaken, for the first time to our pupils. Now, this play, you can't find it independently yet. It is found in a play, The Imprisonment of Obatala. Then inside there, that's where you'll find it. It is the last of the three plays. We are privileged that from this presentation, we might learn one or two things that will help us execute our teaching of literature in English to our grade 11s very well. We must find it easy to start teaching them. Now, a play, usually we should know which characters are found in this play. In the play Woyengi, these are the characters that we have. There is Oyengi. Oyengi is the great mother, the goddess of creation. Oyengi is a goddess, the great mother, the goddess of creation. In this play, Woyengi is the goddess of creation. Then Oboyina is a childless mother who possesses, the magic powers. Oboyina, I got this pronunciation from my colleagues in West Africa. Is pronounced as Oboyina, is a childless woman in this play. Then Lake is her friend with children in this play. Then we have Isembi, the king of the forest. Isembi, the king of the forest. Olokan, the king of the sea. Olokan, the king of the sea. Then we have Eko, who is the ruler of the last kingdom of things to die. is the ruler of this last kingdom in this play. Then we have the creatures of Oyengi, the sword bearers, then the spirit powers. These, as we sojourn in the literature realm, as we explore the play Woyengi, we are going to find them and see how we can understand their, their position as the play unfolds. Now, the overview of the play, Woyengi in Ijo is a great mother. In the indigenous religious region of the Ijo people of Nigeria, she is the female goddess, the divine being who created the earth. This is Oyengi. The creation story of Oyengi tells of her standing on the edge of the universe and observing an earth filled with animals and vegetation, but nothing else. Through the void, she descended to the earth on a bolt of lightning. Standing before a table, a chair, and a flat stone, she uses the mud of the earth to create human dolls that are neither male nor female. So scene one in this play, he upside the Woyengi, she comes on earth, and the earth is empty. And now she starts creating some creatures. Now, in scene one, where they play, the sword bearers, these are praising the Woyengi. They understand her power, and they, in their chorus, they sing about the mother of the world, how bright and radiant she is. Okay? She towers over and she creates the earth. They give all the praises that befits the creator Oyengi in this play, these sword bearers. Now, all these are praises of the sword bearers befitting the creator. In the churches, we have, I can liken the praise team, the choir, those people who sing our songs before the preacher stands. I can liken them to these sword bearers. They are giving the befitting honor to Woyengi, the creator of creatures on earth. Now, Woyengi, after these praises by the sword bearers, she comes in and say, my creatures, approach. The world is waiting for you with forest, rivers, towns, and villages. The heat of the sun you will feel, and the coolness of the rain. The land is there for you to walk, the forest to hunt in. You will know the pain of birth, the terror of death, and the happiness of love. A lot of things, he's happy, and she's now speaking and explaining to the creatures that you will approach this world, and so many things are found in this world. So get ready and enjoy your life on earth as I create you. Right. Now, when a creature is created, we discussed the beginning to say a creature is formed, then it is neither male nor female. This creature decides what it should be. Okay? So the creature have to choose. The creatures have to choose wisely. That's one thing. To be either man or female or woman, male or female. 2, the manner of life the creature wants to lead on earth has to be chosen wisely in this play. 3, what to achieve on earth. And 4, how long to live on earth. This is very interesting. Woyengi, the goddess, the creator of these creatures, she gives, power to the creature to choose wisely, either to be male or female. The manner of life the creature wants to lead, what to achieve on earth, what you want to become, what you want to work on and be able to prosper. And finally, how long one should live after being created. I don't know if it were you, given this chance to choose. Of the 4, we don't know, I don't know how you can answer these if it were given to you. The play continues. Now, the first creature comes on stage in this play. Oyengi is on stage. And now the first creature appears. What does it choose? The creature chooses to be born what? A man. And a real man, a warrior. This is a wise choice according to the first creature. To be born a man, a real man, a warrior. The manner of life. The first creature in this play, as we are watching the play, it decides to live by the power of its hand. Okay? It says, I will be male and I choose to live by the power of my hand. The creature also chooses to conquer and win, to win fame and praise. Every man wants to win fame. We want to be praised. And it's rare that we find people that will want to be called stupid. Most of us, we want to conquer, all right? We want to have that fame among your people, even beyond. So, finally, does not need to prolong on the longevity of the life on earth. This man, he does not want to prolong life into feeble and of age, but in prime of life, he wants to die by the sword. So the first creature chooses to be a man, to live with the power of his hand, to conquer and be popular, to be famous. But he doesn't want to live up to, to go into feeble of age. But in prime of life, he wants to die by the sword. This is the first creature. Now, we continue. What is Woyengi's response? Woyengi okays it. She says, so it be. She tells the creature to rise and take its life as chosen. The creature arises and leaves. So we are done with the first creature. Let us remember that Obotunde Ejimere, here is giving a very good art, a very good play is set before us. When you read the play itself, you discover a lot of vocabulary, a lot of sayings, and a lot of proverbs that, make a serious common denominator in this book. So this is the response, and then the creature arises and leaves. So now, the second creature chooses to be born a man too, okay? Now how? He wants to be a man rooted to the soil. To see the yam shoot, climb up the pole. This one is a farmer. He wants to see the corn gleam on the cob like teeth. Is that personification or a simile? Literature students get something there. So corn gleam on the cob like teeth. He wants to see is the fields. Also, he wants to own a palm oil that oozes redder. This word comes from the word redder than blood. Okay, from the black canal. He wants to own a palm wine that hums. He chooses to grow old and see his children work the land. He wants also to have grandchildren bury him when he dies silently in the sleep. This is the second creature. It is created, then it chooses to be male. It wants to be a farmer, works on the farm. He wants to have children and grandchildren who later bury him when he dies silently in the sleep. This is the second creature. First, male. Second, male. What is the response of Woyengi? She okays it. All right? And then the creature rises and leaves. Now, I want to believe from where we have started, we are watching this play. Obotunde wants us to see the powers of Oyengi, the goddess, the creator. Then Oyengi creates these creatures, and then she gives them the power to choose what they want to become and their destiny as they live on earth. May I quickly move to the third creature? She chooses to be a she, okay? To be a girl, to grow in the protection of the home. This creature also decides not to suffer on earth and chooses to die in the 7th year of her life. Just 7 years. And what is Woyengi saying to this creature? It is choice. Woyengi okays it. She says, so be it. So we have now discussed the 3 creatures. The first ones are male, the warrior, the farmer. Now look at this infant, 7 years, then she wants to pack. If you read the copy very well, she says, let the sun burn my brains so that I quickly join you where you are. I move on, colleagues, to the 4th creature. The 4th creature chooses to be a mother, okay? A mother who should be fruitful and bear children until her womb dries up. She wants to live to see her grandchildren, okay? And also she chooses to die suddenly with joy in the heart. How many creatures? Now we have 4. The first one is a warrior, wants to die from the sword, but he wants to die whilst he has gained a lot of popularity, fame, as he lives. Second one is a farmer who is very happy and wants to die at that age. Then we have a female who wants to die just after 7 years. And silently, she gets back to Oyengi, the creator. The fourth, this one is the creature that chooses to be a mother, to bear children, to have grandchildren, to bear until the womb dries up. Now, I don't know in this world of family planning, if this is a very correct sentence where a woman, chooses to just be a mother until the womb dries up. Let's take heart. This is Woyengi. Then she wants to die with joy in her heart. Suddenly, nothing like being sick for a long period of time. No, just after she's happy, she's ready to die suddenly with joy in her heart rather. What does Oyengi say? She okays it. She says, so be it. Let me quickly get to the fifth creature. The stage is opening. This creature comes, it chooses its destiny, the sex, and its life and its death. Then another one comes on stage. We are looking at this play, it's happening. This fifth one chooses to be born a woman with a dry womb. Oh, what a contrast. But she needs to have power. She wants to share the secrets of Oyengi with little care for children and wealthy. But she wants to learn the secrets of the herbs and the leaves. She chooses power to heal and to kill, to command the spirit. Oh, she wants to be second to the creator, the goddess, Oyengi. And she chooses to die when she bursts with power. This one is peculiar. A serious contrast with the other creature, the fourth creature, which wants to have children in abundance. This one she cares less about children and wealthy. All she wants is to have secret powers. She wants to share the secret powers of Oyengi. She wants to learn the secrets of the herbs and the leaves. She chooses to heal and to kill and command the spirit. She wants to be second to Oyengi. It's a very serious undertaking, serious choice. So from where we have come from to where we are, imagine you are given a time also to choose on earth. Which of the above would you have chosen? We proceed. Oyengi is surprised. She indicates that the woman's desire is unheard of, yet she okays it and tells the creature to rise and live its life. Wow. I hope we still remember the succession of these creatures that are appearing on the stage as Oyengi okays their desire to be in life, beginning from sex, the job they will do, and finally their death. So this is the end of scene 1. Scene 2. So if it is a watching drama, the curtains close, then another scene opens. So scene 2, we have scene Scene 2, we have 2 women. 2 women. Remember the characters that we have. We have mentioned some. Now we have come to 2 women. One, Lake, and Oboyinna. Lake has children in scene 2. Then Oboyinna is childless or fruitless. Now, this is scene 2. If it were a novel, we would say chapter 2. So these 2 progress like this. Lake, she praises her children. She has them. She says children are precious like coral. She says if one has 20 slaves and 20 servants, one child brings joy. One's child is one's child. There is joy in Lake's home. She's happy. While the neighbor, Oboyinna, is lonely. So as we watch the second scene of these 2 women, we see now Oboyinna visiting Lake. She looks sad, though she denies when asked. Oboyinna, okay. The host. Well, I proceed. The noise is over. So I was saying, Oboyinna, this Lake, she looks sad, though she denies. So Oboyinna, this Lake, and play with the children, the Lake's children. They play, they sing those songs. Check in the play, you'll find those good songs, traditional songs that are similar to most of the songs across Africa. So Oboyinna, as they are playing and they are singing these songs, Oboyinna's mood changes. The host?
Yes, Doc. Sorry, I was on call. Someone called my line. Yes, I was mute because my phone, someone was calling me on my line.
Okay, you can mute some people. There's some noise. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm grateful, my leader. Thank you, class. We continue as Oboyinna's mood changes. You know, she tells Lake that she can no longer bear her childless situation. She stands to go to Woyengi and challenge her fate. That is on page 92, getting to about 94 there, as you read the play. So Lake pleads, to stop her. Lake is afraid, but there's no one in her lifetime had challenged the gods. Now, Oboyinna is ready, and she's willing to give out, she's willing to go and meet Oyengi. Lake is willing to give out one of her children to say, please, if you need to have children, don't get back to Oyengi. No one has ever done that. I would rather give you my child so that you don't confront and challenge your fate with our God, our goddess. So Oboyinna insists to go and challenge her fate. Yeah, this background, these creatures who chose for Oboyinna, she chose for herself. Also, Lake chose her fate. Even these other men, they did choose their fate. Now, Oboyinna wants to get to Oyengi and challenge to recreate her. So we get to scene 3. Oboyina leaves, getting to Oyengi. Look at the scene here, the scenario. Woyengi creates, then she asks the creatures to choose their sex, choose what they will do, and choose how they will die. They do choose, all of them. Now this one wants to go and say she should be recreated. She enters the forest with 2 of her spirits. Who does she meet? She meets Isembi. Isembi is the king of the forest. Remember those characters we first looked at? Now we are getting into them one by one. So Isembi, the king of the forest. Okay, Isembi, is followed by a bird-like creature symbolizing his spiritual powers. He denies Oboyina entry into the forest on her errand to meet Woyengi. They wrestle with their powers, read the copy, until Isembi is outpowered. Oboyina proceeds to meet Woyengi with the additional powers that she gets, okay, from Isembi. She's now more powerful. Isembi is defeated. She enters into the forest fearlessly and she proceeds, ready to meet Woyengi so that she's recreated and have a different, a destiny. She wants to have children. I proceed, scene 4. She meets Olukan. Olukan is the god of the sea. Here, Oboyina is determined to meet Woyengi. She wrestles again with the power, the Olukan's powers. We read that Olukan, as we are watching the play, it's a nice fight, a nice competition, a nice challenge. Olukan is defeated and Oboyina continues her journey to meet Woyengi. Okay? Quickly, let me get to scene 5. Oboyina reaches the kingdom of the cock. Okay? Oboyina reaches the kingdom of the cock with more spiritual powers. She has gained from Isembi. She has gained from Olukan. Now, here she is. She enters the kingdom of the cock with those spirits. After their wrestling, the cock is vanished and Oboyina walks triumphantly, plucking the cock's feathers and scatters them. What a shame. Oboyina out to powers the cock, and she leaves going to meet Woyengi with more spiritual powers. From all the encounters, the powers after defeating these creatures that were blocking her, she leaves with all that power, getting to Oyengi to ask Oyengi to recreate her. Scene 6, she reaches where? She reaches heaven. Here she finds Oyengi, the goddess, the creator of the human beings. Okay? She arrives, she confronts Oyengi to do the impossible. She asks Oyengi to match powers. She has these powers. Now, she is even saying, we can also wrestle. Can you wrestle with your creator? This is why the writer says she wants Woyengi to do the impossible. She asks Woyengi to reshape her destiny, to remake her womb. All right. Oyengi is surprised. This creature confronting me. Few of us who are religious, there are times when some of the sins that we commit are not even known. Even the heavens are surprised. Woyengi is surprised with this courage that Oboyinna comes with. Woyengi rebukes Oboyinna. Then Oboyinna, read the play. Oboyinna runs away. And where does she go? I'm almost concluding. Where does she go? She runs away to Lake's house. And when she reaches there, okay, scene 7, 6, she runs away to Lake's house. Woyengi follows her to Lake's house. Now we find on the stage, as you are checking, this drama is happening. Lake is highly pregnant. And now Oboyinna hides in the lap of the pregnant woman. Then, Lake, the pregnant woman, Lake is pregnant. Now, Oboyinna hides in the lap of this pregnant woman, Lake. Woyengi sees her in the eyes of Lake. Can you imagine someone hides in the lap, then the creator, the goddess, is able to see this person in the eyes of the pregnant woman. Yeah, the next time we shall explain what this all means. Then Woyengi cannot strike. He comes, he wants to destroy this creature that she created. She comes, she wants to destroy this creature, Oboyinna, that she created. But she cannot strike. Why? She vowed never to kill a life, but a life should die according to its choice. So Woyengi lives and states that Oboyinna will live forever in Lake's eyes. Can I end here for today? Woyengi disappears from the stage and a chorus of praise for her takes the stage. The curtains close. So what next? That's the end of the play. Thank you for listening. The host.
Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much for this elaborate presentation. At this time, we are going to take some questions or comments from the audience. Anybody who would like to make a comment or ask a question, this is your time. You can unmute yourself and go ahead. Ruth Maweta.
Yes. Yes.
You can, you want to say something? You can go ahead.
No.
Okay.
Bebeta, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Creative Central Province is represented.
That's good. Okay. Anybody with anything to add or a question?
Hello.
Hello. Yours is showing Galaxy J1S. So you can you can tell us your name and then go ahead.
This is Mpuka Kaitano from Kalomo.
Mr. Mpuka, okay. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. I was actually hoping that at the end of the synopsis of the presentation, we're going to have some text analysis, because there are a few things that I did not understand about the book, especially at the end. The symbolism is quite obscure, especially where Oboina hides in Lape's eyes, and at the end, we are told that there you will forever be. I would have loved an analysis of what that symbolism would have meant. I also realized that within the play is all about feminism. When you look at the creatures, the last three creatures, the choices made were all based on the levels of femininity. We have a girl. Females are classified as girls from the start. Then a girl should progress into a woman. Now, the levels of femininity are not complete because we expect a woman to eventually become a mother. Those are society's expectations, and that is what the play largely brings out. That is why we find that even at the end of the during the play, why does Oboina become unsatisfied with all the power that she has? Lape really does bring out a comparison of what Lape has and what she has, and why Oboina really should aspire for what she has. Oboina has power. She's admired. She's loved by not everyone, by most people, according to play. But now, why dwell so much on being a mother? That is because society expects that every woman should eventually be a mother. Without that, all the praises and all the songs that they would sing about Oboina will actually tend to ridicule, because society will ask the question, but why doesn't this person have children? So I would have loved our analysis to be largely based on really what is the text bringing out in the play. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mpuka. Doc, would you want to respond? Or we
Yes, the host.
Carry on, please.
Yes, Mr. Mpuka Gaetano, thank you so much, sir, for your contribution. We are grateful that Kalomo is listening. This presentation, sir, for today, we are simply running through to bring out what is there. The analysis itself, because this book, as I indicated, it looks like the first time we are reading it in our Zambian schools as to be examined. So that part will be a part 2 of this book. Who is Oyengi in our society? Those powers. What is the symbolized by the sword bearers? And all these creatures up to the end. I could not package everything here. It would have taken about 2 to 3 hours. So for now, please bear with us as a team. We shall come back to you now. We are just narrating so that the people can get the general gist of the content of this play. Thereafter, we can get to the ingredients that you have put in, the expectation of the society from women. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Doc. Any other contribution or question? All right, so it looks like this is it. Would like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. And keep joining us. Next week, we are going to look at item writing in our schools. Could it be our children fail to handle ECZ because they have issues with the way we test them during our assessments at schools? So That will be our topic for next week with Madam Rita Chengo Tembo. Let's make a date for tonight. Thank you for joining us and for listening. God bless you. Have a blessed time ahead. And good night.
Thank you.